So it's official. Kylie Jenner is pregnant. She's confirming the news. And Britney Spears is one step closer to possibly ending her conservatorship. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So before we get into the Britney Spears story, let's talk about Kylie Jenner. You know, there's been speculation. We even did a video saying that Kylie Jenner, based on sources, is pregnant with her second child, and the father is Travis Scott, not Travis Barker. I almost said it. There's a lot of Travises in that family so far. There's a lot of black men in that family. Anyways, with that being said, Kylie Jenner, in rare form, if you remember when she announced Stormi's arrival, then you may recall it was wrapped in secrecy. No one knew that she was pregnant. Yes, people were speculating and saying, oh, look, you know, and she hasn't really been around. She hasn't really posted. And very similar, a lot of you TikTok investigators, I love it because you were accurate. You were accurate. You were watching and pretty much figured it out before anyone. But Kylie Jenner took to her Instagram to post a really beautiful video highlighting finding out the whole process, going to the doctor, all of that. She shared all of that in a very beautiful montage, even breaking the news to her mother, Kris Jenner. Kris, why did you act like you didn't understand what the sonograms were? We're looking at them like, she's like, what is this? What, are you pregnant? Okay, girl. I'm sure they took several takes before that. There's almost not anything genuine when it comes to the Kardashian Jenner crew. But one thing I can respect about Kylie Jenner is the way that she has moved with not only her business. Yes, she's had a leg up. We can get to a whole other conversation about that. But you can get a leg up and fail. We've seen so many celebrity kids get a leg up, have a leg up, and fail and not create a business or whatever it may be. She's created a business. She's created this whole personal life that we don't necessarily see for the public. We see it, of course, we get glimpses of it, but we don't get it the same way that the other Kardashians, her sisters, do on social media. Yes, we've seen them on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but we don't really get into the lives, the nitty-gritty of Kylie and Kendall a lot, specifically Kylie. So I like the way she's moved with Stormi's birth and now with this new child. Congrats, Kylie. I like the way you're moving. I know a lot of you probably don't like this family, but I liked how she did this. I like how she did this, and I like how she's moving, because this goes against what everyone says. Oh, these celebrities can't have privacy, blah, 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 blah. Yes, you can if you really want it. And she's proof of that. And many other people are proof of that. Okay. Speaking of celebrities, let's talk about Britney Spears. As you know, the Britney Spears conservatorship story has had a lot of ups and downs. And for the very first time, Britney spoke out earlier this year that she would like, first of all, her father to be removed from the conservatorship, and for the conservatorship to end overall. She wants to have a life. And yes, Britney's been in the news recently with her housekeeper and people stealing her dogs. From what we're hearing, all of that has been settled. Britney won't, be charged with anything. But shout out to our friends over at the Emily D. Baker. Emily D. Baker really breaks down these celebrity legal stories for us. And I love Emily, just because, first of all, she's my Taurus sister. But with that being said, she breaks things down and it makes sense. So as always, we're going to be citing our sources. So let's go over to Emily's Instagram, where she breaks down what this big news that Jamie Spears filing legal documents to step down as the conservator over Britney's estate. Remember, Jodie Montgomery is the conservator over Britney's person, so she deals with like the medical things and those types of parts of Britney Spears' life. But let's get into what this new petition is saying. So shout out again to Emily D. Baker for really breaking this down for us on there. So she posts this: James Spears, also known as Jamie Spears, petitions the court to terminate the conservatorship of Britney Spears. If you're not following Emily on Instagram or Twitter, everything's at the Emily D. Baker. I'll post links in the description of this video. So these are the official court documents. Okay, as you can see, James P. Spears, as conservator of the estate of Britney Jean Spears, respectfully presents his petition for termination of conservatorship of the person and estate of the Britney Jean Spears, and alleges as follows. So, of course, I know legal mumbo jumbo. Emily breaks it down for us. The petition is a drastic about face from James Spears' previous filing objecting to Britney's motion to suspend and remove him as conservator of the estate. When we first heard that Jamie Spears put in for ending his role in the conservatorship, we thought that, oh, he really was trying to step down. No, from what we're hearing, thanks to people like Emily D. Baker, no, it really was sort of like, I'll step down. However, here are the stipulations. But there's some interesting reasons why Jamie Spears is making this move now. Okay. The petition states Ms. Spears is now outspoken in her frustration with the level of control imposed by the conservatorship. Okay. The petition ends with, given Ms. Spears' impassioned pleas to this court and the clearly changed circumstances referred to above, it is in Ms. Spears' best interest that the court consider whether this conservatorship is still required, or whether the conservatorship is still required, or whether the grounds for the establishment of this conservatorship no longer exists. Okay, I know a lot of legal mumbo jumbo, but of course we can trust Emily to break this down for us. Here are Emily's initial thoughts. My initial thoughts, this is about face seems like an attempt to end the court's jurisdiction over this case, as Rosengart has clearly indicated that he will be investigating Britney's father, James Spears. It doesn't call for the court to end the conservatorship. It asks the court to consider if grounds no longer exist. Okay, it feels like Jamie Spears knows times is up. What are your thoughts? And I'll end it there for us as well. What are your thoughts, guys? First of all, this is a good sign. I do believe that this conservatorship will come to an end. I'm not sure what that will mean for Britney Spears, because I do believe that there is something going on when it comes to Britney Spears' mental health. As I've said multiple times, we don't know what these medical examinations have said about Britney Spears, but however, I do believe that people have become drunk with power in her life for the last 13 years, controlling, making money off of her. She's paying for everyone involved right now. So this petition that was sent in was paid for her, was paid by her. So there are a lot of elements here. I just hope that whether this conservatorship ends or not, that she's able to get the independence that she deserves and is able to live a happy and healthy life. Point blank, period. And I think that is the real intention behind the Free Britney movement. And shout out to everyone that was a part of the Free Britney movement initially, that really started this, because it is because of them that the world has their eyes on this case, has put pressure on so many people for the last 13 years that have made millions of dollars off of Britney Spears. Because it's not just Jamie Spears. It's not just him. He's not innocent, but there were a lot of people involved that were just okay with this continuing the way that it has. Anyways, guys, as always, don't forget, follow my girl, the Emily D. Baker. I love the fact that we have someone that can break these things down for us, because the legal mumbo jumbo is a lot. So shout out to her. More information on her will be available in the description of this video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.